What's up guys? Today we are going to be doing a horror mod tier list. We have the tiers very scary, so yeah, very scary is S, scary is A, kind of scary is B, not good but cool is C, bad is D, really bad is E, and pure garbage is F. I have 60 horror mods here. 60. Like, I've played with all of these horror mods before because I am crazy on horror Minecraft. So yeah, and yes, I have played these mods without recording. Yeah, so we have the Dark Dweller. It's just a dwellery skin really, so pure garbage. Like, no offense to the person who made it, but yeah. Alright, this one is made for 1.12.2. It adds a quote-unquote cave dweller to the world. They're basically like these little cave critters that like sometimes jump out and try to attack you. I put it at C. It's not very good, but it's kind of cool. Pumpkinhead Dweller. This guy just spawns way too much, and he's massive, and he's just a dweller. This guy, the player from another server, he just jump scares you randomly, and he immediately kills you. So pure garbage. Vetala Dweller, basically same thing as player from another server, but he can actually spawn sometimes, but it feels like he's amputated by how slow he is. Pure garbage. The one who watches. This guy has a lot of potential for him. This guy has a lot of potential for himself. Pixel Coder is doing very well on the mod. I wouldn't put it at very scary yet because that's like the whole S tier, but I'll put it at A tier, aka scary. Alright, the Graveyard, it's sort of like it's sort of like a mod that's added to mod packs, so I'll put it at like, wait, I'm just going to change up the tiers. I just want to be a bit easier on the mod creators, okay? So yeah, I'll put this at not good, mainly just because it isn't really a horror mod. Well, I still have 53 mods to go. Silence, he basically just jump scares you really, yeah. And he just appears sometimes and he has the worst pathfinding ever. I'll put him at bad. You know what? Actually, no, I'll leave him at bad because the mod creator is creating an apparently way better version. So yeah, the Cartoon Dweller. This guy's just a dwellery skin, and he has some really weird sounds. Very bad. The Knocker. The Knocker's held strong for a really long time. Not as much as the Man from the Fog, because the Man from the Fog was created in like, I'm not sure, maybe like, I'm not sure, but yeah, the Man from the Fog was created like a lot earlier than the Knocker. I'll put him at kinda scary. He isn't like that scary, but he is still like kinda scary, you know. The Man from the Fog, he literally just breaks builds, and I know that there's a config to change that, but still, he just doesn't really do much, so I'll put him at not good. I'll put him below this. I'll put him above the Silence, actually, because the Silence is a little bit worse. The Nocturnal Dweller, again, made by the same creator of this mod, the Pumpkinhead Dweller, the Vetala Dweller, and now it's the Nocturnal Dweller. Like, they're all just dwellers that are really slow. The only dweller here that's actually, the only dweller made by the person who's actually, like, out of these three, the only one that's actually kind of fast is the Pumpkinhead Dweller, but he's massive, almost as big as freaking Siren Head or something. Like, not that big, but yeah. I'll put Cartoon Dweller there, Pumpkinhead Dweller there, everyone on the other side at the bottom, and Nocturnal Dweller there. Because the Vetala Dweller did sometimes work with his jump scares, but not really. The End Of Herobrine, I'll put put not good but cool, but at the top, no matter what, just at the top. The Pale Hound is the Dweller. It's just a Dweller skin, but it has a really good concept of it being a hound, like an angered hound that's been in the cold for a really long time, like a pale hound. So like the name. But it's a Dweller, so I'll just put it at not good for now. It's a bit better than the Man from the Fog, but it's not as good as the Graveyard. The Irritator is again just another Dweller, but he's like massive. I'll put it at the bottom and bad. The John Mod, it's really just an additive mod. It's like the John Mod from 2011, but like reborn. I'll put it at bad. About the Irritator. About the Sirens, but not about the Man from the Fog. The Slumbering Omen. This guy has a whole backstory to it, but it isn't that good as a horror mode, really. Because of like all the lore and stuff. I'll put it at not good, but at the top, but not good. And Pale Hound still very good. Not very good. The Pale Hound is still like quite good in this tier. Okay, we might have to just restart because of that. Sorry, guys. I was put the same ones I've already ranked in like the same tiers, like off camera. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just some technical issues. I did change some of the tiers, but come on, you can't blame me. I just wanted to change some of them. The Midnight Lurker. I'll put him at kind of scary, below the Knocker though. Actually, no, I'll put him above the Knocker because he has like lots, like too many different variants. Like, I just have to put him above the Knocker. The Mimicker, he's basically just a Dweller, to be honest. I'll put him at bad. Alright, the Ruffier, he literally spawns like 2 times a night, I think. Like, sort of like the Siren Head mod, he spawns way too much. And he just like, and you can't even escape him when he tries to kill you. So, like, this mod has a lot of potential, but for now, I'll put him at the top and not scary. The Cavenoise Dweller, I'll put him at, this is just a ranking on how scary it is. So I'll put the Cavenoise Dweller at kind of scary, but below the Knocker and Midnight Lurker. The Mimic Dweller Reimagined. The only experience I've had with this guy is just me going into one of his buildings and him just immediately killing me, so I'm putting him at bad. Above the Mimicker though, because I'm pretty sure this guy has different AI from Dweller. But he just like hit me, I got stuck in a cobweb, and then he basically just killed me whilst I was stuck in a cobweb, so yeah, not a very thrilling experience. Scopophobia. It's really just some black dude chasing you with like elongated limbs. And like it makes some strange noises. So yeah, I'll put him at bad. I'll put him above the Mimicker and the Mimic Dweller, but not above the Silent, because the Silent got an update which made it actually a bit better. The King Dweller / the old Mimic Dweller. This guy I think he's just a Dweller. I'll put him at the top of very bad. Just because he's a Dweller. Nightmare Green. This is the new Nightmare.Jar. I get that it's a Dweller skin, but he's honestly a bit scary. I'll put him at not scary, above the Slumbering Omen, but not above the Graveyard. The Creator. I'll put him at... I'll put him at, I think, bad, because he isn't really that good, but he does have this like special ability where he can like pick people up and give them poison. Actually, no, I'll put him at not scary, but below Slumbering Omen. So at the bottom of not scary. Origin's like, apparently he is the cave dweller before the cave dweller. He has some terrifying sounds, not gonna lie, but other than that like really isn't too much. So I'll put him at the top bad. The old Nightmare, he's at the bottom of bad. The cave crawler, he just destroys my ears. He's very bad. He's just terrible. Krampus, he's a little bit scary. I think he's better than most of the mods here, but he's not as good as the mods here. I'll put him at the bottom of bad. Skinstalker, same with Krampus and Crydolph, but he's just a bit better at doing it. So yeah. I think I'll put them above Nightmare though. I think that would scare the Nightmare. The Yeti. Now, you see me play this guy on my channel. He almost killed me. I'll put him at bad, above Nightmare.Jar, but below the Skinstalker, Crydolph / Krampus. Because like it's just a little bit worse. The Blind Wanderer, it isn't really that special. It just spawns a lot, and it kind of annoys me, to be honest. I think I'll put him at the bottom. No, at the top of bad. Actually, no, the bottom of not scary. I think that would work well. The Steel Dweller, he's basically just an average dweller. Like, he does have some AI changes, but still, he isn't very good. So I'll put him at bad, above the dwellers, but below the big dweller. The Rake. Now, I'll put the Rake at not scary but cool, because there's like a lot of different items which you can use. It's not like it's a hunting simulator. What am I talking about? Like, it's not like those horror games where you're like hunting down the creature rather than just like running away from it the entire time. Like, there's even these rake traps, there's a UV light, there's even a thing that monitors whether the rake is around, so yeah. I'll put it at the top. I'm not scary but kind of cool. Sorry, the End Of Herobrine, but like, it's just really cool, honestly. The Cursed Stare, the bottom of the barrel. Do you know how annoying this guy was? Like, this guy was so annoying when I was trying to record my Dreadful Woods mod pack. I was honestly thinking of just removing him halfway through the recording. like I was honestly just thinking to remove him like halfway through the. Like, I was honestly just thinking of removing him halfway through the recording. He was so annoying. He was the bottom of the barrel. I'll put Thalassophobia. It isn't really that much that special. There's like these creatures in the water. I'll put him at the top of bad. Cavenoise King. It's basically just the cave. It's literally just the cave dweller but with 3 heads. I'll put him at the bottom of bad. Shut Your Eyes. This guy's actually kind of cool, but he does give you an epileptic seizure most of the time. He does sometimes give you an epileptic seizure. So I'll put him at top, not scary, but kind of cool. actually the Rake will be. Death Angels. I may or may not be cooking a video with this guy. Yeah. I'll put it at the bottom of kind of scary. Actually, nah, this guy's really good. Honestly, I like Death Angels from the movie. I'll put it here. I'll put it a bit below the Knocker, actually. But yeah, I think that's quite good. This tier list is big. Oh, we're getting to some stinkers, but some real good ones here. So, the Dweller Queen, it's like a Dweller, but I think it has like some extra features. I'll put it at the bottom, not scary. The boiled one, he's just a neck spot that gives you a real jump scare when you go. You know what? I'll do it below the custard. You heard me right? Below the custard, boy. The man in white. Now, I played with this guy on my channel, and he is kind of scary. I'll put him at, like, he isn't really scary. I'll put him at, like, he's the old man for the fog, but like, it's a bit more spooky. I'll put him at not scary, above the Creator, but below the Slumbering Omen. The Slasher, he literally just, I think Flame, the mod creator, always scary when he just like stalked you, but it isn't really that scary. Like, I think he wanted to give it like the feel of terror, but it didn't really do its job. So I'll put it at bad, but above these guys, because like it was actually going for like a stalking kind of vibe. The Goatman. Do you know how many noises he made in my first ever horror mod video? I mean horror Minecraft video. Like, okay, so the Glitch Dweller. Below. It's just a Dweller reskin, and it looks terrible. You know, I'm just gonna put it above the. You know what? No, I'm putting it below the boiled one, guys. The Goatman. He has a lot of potential for him. I'll put him at the top. I'll put him right here. He can come right here. Krampus. I like the Christmassy vibe it gives. I'm gonna put it at like the bottom of the scary. Below the Dweller Queen though. Below. I love how my okay, so Siren Head. He literally spawns every night. He's just he's annoying. He's not really scary. I'll put him at the bottom of bad. You know what? I'll put him at the top of that because he is actually. I'll put him at the top, like on top of every like Dweller mod. I'll put him there. Not scary. The Apollyon. This guy spawns like minimum 2 times a night. It's so annoying. I'll put him. Like, I'll put him at the top, but still, like, he's just so annoying. He literally teleports to you. Like, that's too OP. Like, honestly, I like the whole ones where you have an actual fighting chance against them. The Skinwalker by Mason. It's just a Dweller skin. I'm putting it above these mods. Put below the cartoon Dweller. So the Corpse Stalker. It's just okay Dweller skin, but it does have its cool little features. So I'll put him right here in bad. Let's visit the Wendigo. It hasn't been updated in so long that I'll just have to put it at bad. Like the creator, I think it was Missy Head. Like he hasn't updated it. He hasn't updated it in a while, and he made a trailer for a new update. Like I think it was 1.0.2. Like he made it like 8 months ago. Like what? The Anomaly. I'll put him at. I'll put him here. He can stay right there. The Dweller King. I'll put him above the Dweller Queen, but not above the Blind Wanderer. From the I literally almost said from the frog. What? I'll put this at. You know what? I'll put it at very scary. It's good at stalking. Like the slasher needs, like Flame needs to be taking some notes on the slasher, bro. And it has like a whole config file. And if you follow the creator's Patreon, you literally get access to a new one, which is, by my knowledge, extremely good. I had to do it. This is the best horror mod out there. Unless you count it's not real. But I haven't played with that guy. So in this tier list, this is the peak horror mod. In every tier list I'll make of horror Minecraft mods, there will be one peak horror mod. The Nightmare Stalker, it's just Dweller. I mean, it's better than these. I'll put him right there. Scopobreathe, he's just so loud. I'll put him below the cave crawler. And creation, he does have this kind of stalking ability, but not really. I'll put him at like, I'll put him right here. Okay, that is a horror Minecraft tier list. It is massive. Oh my god. Like, this is actually 60 horror mods. Like, look, choose files, 60 files. I played with all of these. As you can see, those are the horror mods. Yeah. I'm gonna download this. Perfect. Yes, sir. I'm gonna post this on. Nah. Okay. Okay. Well. Bye, guys. See you next time. I make a video. But for now, bye bye, and see you next video.